Are you surprised there's no Kotoko player?
No, you're surprised because they say no, in local football no abafom.
Okay.
That's the main thing. So why?
Is it because of the break and as a buffer?
And break abafom.
Okay.
And so why? Department a work consideration or BLACKSTARS call up a goalkeeper.
Okay.
Nti she wake up aya ko nyina local goal at least when you one
local goalkeeper, yeah.
2006 yenya Jojo. Yeah. 2010 yenya 2. Stephen Aholu no Heart of Lions. Not Daniel J so Liberty.
Yeah.
2014 yenya Stephen Adams. Last World Cup e Okata yenya Dalat. This year no you to qualify Benjamin Asari could be on his way to the World Cup. So our department and no consideration e will goalkeeper because you should need top goalkeepers
okay. Because do you think so going forward, if how to folk Kotoko especially Nasibia or Mujamona Super Start League in Africa or more there, do you see any department Kotoko Musisi or me at least part of
the problem is your competitors. And your competitors are those from abroad. Yeah, the wo at the between and you say competing, competing, that's the main problem.
Okay.
And the playmaker being and the war within the Premier League now, Odru Kudus. Why the Drew Semenyo?
Yeah, lateral defense one baby.
Why the Drew Tarek Lamptey? Why no Drew Derek Con? Even Gideon Mensah kwa amount for didn't attention Shedanya there. But Premier League now, GPL now. Left back center, left back saying they are the
saying a
bit apart from that, so caliber of your play no can level no baby. Our do no in so can be our bobo could do maybe. No be on half of and then Premier League players or Kobo Stadium are virtually empty. But I qualified to Germany 2006. There were times Montgomery Kumu, Aziz and Samu. Godfrey Yabo the late, I mean funny crazy. Yusuf Chipsa, Yahuzamo, Ablade Morgan, Chastela, no more local players, but now they were key members. Hamza Mohammed, no more local players. Those were heady days when Kotoko and Has were performing in Africa. And besides, now league looks we are very, very exciting.
And the players are soon to basa.
Like even over free Abuja, but William T. Road, Bema Watana bench. Who be free Abuja but Godfrey Yabo Bema Watana bench. Because now league no level no so. And young players now boy league no so. Who go African they show their quality. By name. When you ask yourself, say, it could see some. So the main thing is, if we want to see some couple of these local guys within our national team, building the core, the structure of the league, fixed matches in the engine ball, two players, not players, 3-4 years. No more level Africa, you see them competing, quarterfinal, semi-final, final. Maybe you make a case now. Coaches now, because some handle national teams, don't say you make a good course. Because the players no more perform. Why the players no more perform? Apart from that, so more competing, so they are far ahead of you. So the only consideration is the goalkeeping department.
So AWAL will be in the house again. I think that this very topic about your league, you know, how we can make it vibrant, attractive, you know. It's a full topic. So me what's na hana papa because me about the league in the me and I always wish saying yeah, the you Ukraine, you better to at least as my bomb, you know, keeping your league in that tisa. Oak field 10 o'clock in that stadium, Miami. By this time, you can find 1 p.m. to Naka Stadium crown, and 80% to cry. Necessary, a quay anyone and say, Trippers, the Kaye, what's now about 3-4 seasons continuously. No, Senor, you've been washing. My field, I yes, so you also went to me, my so I come at a bobo now. And also so we'll continue with the discussion. But your comment is very also important. Say and there also remember and ye dia grono we answer to my account. It's also under say OBED network. And ye di nkomo na ye be di nkomo kakra of course. Ghana and now and the transfers ni na no e call for bibia to from the major leagues and I say major European countries. Now, I can't be few countries there. You say, but we are looking at Ghana for a young moves, and probably some surprises are. A beer few senka will be a deal beyond mind to me, and the ye. A share around say, Samayon, Kudu Sales, or Muju Media Muju Amanano. It will have a very direct impact on our national team, the Black Stars of Ghana. Black Stars also were aging on Thursday. Yeah, playing against Chad, away. Then Monday against Mali at Accra Sports Stadium. Where in area commodity and yatsna say na anybody. Don't forget, send the OT and can share or subscribe na FH media so to me. Your comment is also very important. Our Mohammed is still in the house. Yes, sir. Bogode. Salamu alaikum. Yes, first of all, my area. I think say the major European countries are transfers now by I think almost 24 hours now. Particularly Ghanaian players. The Banasano will be a move baby or baby are all free and the baby are walk. Were you impressed with Ghana for or move in and out?
Yeah, I'm impressed with some couple of one or two, but we were concerned, Kakra. Maybe I'll address that one later on. But let me first of all talk about Mohammed Kudus' move from West Ham United to Tottenham Hotspur, £55 million. It's a quite new Ghanaian record, and I think it's a very good for the caliber of player like Mohammed Kudus. So I have going to the transfer window, be around June, transfer window, nation shares, Kudus made it clear to West Ham for say he had wanted a Champions League football, and I think that now indications that Kyle within last season, and a bit too just said Diego Simeone, the coach of Atletico Madrid, was monitoring, keeping a close tab on Mohamed Kudus. According to La Liga, no about joining Atletico Madrid, but na a bit too chatted Tottenham upper. And I think that Tottenham, after winning the UEFA Europa League, have an opportunity to be in the UEFA Champions League. So when the name came calling, I think say it was good. Say Mohammed Kudus also left off West Ham, and luckily for him, we will see him in European football. That's the pinnacle of European football. That is where he used to be when he was with Ajax Amsterdam, coming to Anfield to score against Liverpool, going to some couple of venues to score some goals. And for me, I'm really very, very impressed with Mohammed Kudus. The transfer now, Wakako joining Tottenham Hotspur. So no, I'm making a step further. Now after that, so I need make a giant step ahead.
But because after you see him moving out?
After that, it should be somewhere Man City, Liverpool, Manchester United.
Or Chelsea.
Chelsea can also be a part because from Tottenham there, you must aim higher.
Okay.
Because at least teams are ahead of Tottenham.
Okay.
So I'm quite idea when you Dortmund be Bayern Munich be Atletico Madrid or be say Honor Juma. I think it will be very good. Or to some extent say because Italy Inter Milan who are at least almost probably well known because even just season a Premier now they were finalists in the UEFA Champions League.
The tendency for Tottenham Hotspur to win cups, trophies, and
also depending on how say the Nyama be go. Maybe there might be a point in time Kudus is very ambitious.
Okay.
Or those silverwares,
Okay.
Maybe that's where say almost follow shorter. Or a move to a different club. I know you higher or top ahead of maybe a Tottenham Hotspur. These are one of the things I think it's a very good move. Kudus about a new record.
I believe that the change of agent also one. Would you say that?
Not per se.
Okay.
Not per se. Depending on how the transfer panning out. And Thomas Frank, after the move from Brentford, and making it clear say he had wanted Kudus. So he pushed for that move and that move by Kamal Din Suleiman and so making move from Sunderland from Southampton after relegation almost to Atalanta. Is not bad because the coach Ivan Juric on in Juma was start Rene and Assisi Okako Jumano Atalanta. So that was the reason why so I had a point looking for some Kambeseli Ademola Lookman because Kamal Din Suleiman a very direct competitor of Ademola Lookman. And Ademola Lookman performance or done at the Atalanta. That clubs came calling. Typical example now more Benny Mupaya Inter Milan, but transfer deals lent me and Koso. But Kamal Din Suleiman, I think from being relegated to a team or Super Bowl Europe Champions League, I think is also very good. Yehu, the likes of Abdul Samed Salis also moving from RC Lens to OGC Nice in a region around 2.5 million euros. Was last season about Sunderland. Yeah, injuries kakra affecting no.
Yes.
Yeah, but we the championship na obem kakra playoffs and amutimi yeah. opportunity about Premier League no. But mubem no he needed to return back to the loan speller of free RC Lens and when move now on make it to OGC is a very good. Francis Abou so make a move from Circle Brugge and also about Toulouse or the French Ligue 1 and also a good around also in the region of 2.6 million euros and of course Sawaha could do a Pompey Pranso from Knockpick AWAL Sweden and also about OGC this year some couple of transfers are and also a good but Enwa you saw say Ibrahim Suleiman and so make a last minute move from Atalanta to Bologna. Them say I'm informed say the new coach Ivan Juric and he's not in the cards of Ivan Juric. So that Gian Piero Gasperini in the order because one didn't buy.
Yes.
And after say I'm making that move from Atalanta to AS Roma, no, I'm the number of Ebiata also many playing time now shaking. So Bologna and Abba and that transfer no. Let me go through. Semenyo, Nani looking.
Yes, I was going to.
Not Tottenham, were in the line. Manchester United were in the line. And I remember even Michael Owen Eka said, "Se Mohamed Salah every Liverpooler." On no percent, Semenyo na players say Liverpool. And Kofana.
But were you surprised, say, in the transfer season in Nano, a name now I was expecting say some big guys would chase him as Semenyo. Not because he's a Ghanaian, but he's one player, ne person, me or you'll be swap or speed, or you'll be or ne goal scoring ability.
The football and Kasa developer.
Yes, very. So were you surprised?
Okay, one thing was that teams by Tottenham, Man United were in the picture, but also along the line of Kosani's contract
extension. No.
And near. My main share and surprise and say Bournemouth alerted some players off because Dean Hoyce in Echo, Real Madrid, Zabani, Echo PSG, Dango Ouattara, Echo, and also Brentford. So some couple of transfers, Milos Kakes. So I said you are shipping all your big guns, you know, at least problem. So for me, I think that is the reason why Bournemouth I decided to maintaining almost season. Maybe a year next season, probably there could be a way for Semenyo to move on. But for me, I think that's the reason why almost ship some of our players out to also let Semenyo go. No, a very big deal for them because they say Van Elsen Monaca say ship all the top players now. Say Masomen because Semenyo was very influential in the Bournemouth setup last season.
Very. Meka said last season Ghanaian players in the top 5.
Yeah, Semenyo need hype, but he was for now he's about the best player of Ghana ever abroad.
Yes.
Among for Bebo Kudus because Kudus no part more that hype no. But for me, Semenyo is about the best Ghanaian player in abroad right now.
Do you think say sometimes agents some managers
transfer sometimes there are those issues because baby on Jedan better player but be born Manchester United. So those transfers there are some top agents you bet me engineer some transfer bet me cause one cause will be surprised will be shocked, but that is how the transfer issues pan out. Now Ransford Yeboah Konigsdorfer and anka Ekoba se ono so ka France no so around 6.76 billion 7 million euros. Who said last season no Bundesliga B and our Boama Hamburg after 14 goals 11 assists and our Boama promotion to the Bundesliga and I bet you just like a French deal be but and to me so the same applies to how Semenyo Diano.
But I believe say Ransford Diano say even with Hamburger SV now say one home because 20 goals contribution last season. I'm sure say the goal contribution they assist in the Bundesliga. What we should rather pray to me, you know, say obey league in the will be at least in the middle with injury free. I'm sure say
better move.
Alexander Juku from Karabachi, I think so.
Not Besiktas, but I don't send me a good last minute. Nankasali Susubet me a Crystal Palace. But a hinge on Maguire transfer.
Okay.
Because me read it said Crystal Palace are knocking on the doors of AS Monaco.
Okay.
And Sally Sunan Kasa showed to the club AS Monaco say he wants his way out.
It would have been a perfect
yes,
placement.
because the playing time near limited. From last season, so AS Monaco set up now Tilo Kera and of course Christian Mawisa and a ball center backs now. Even at a point in time, we converted Winfred Singu, Ivory Coast right back on. Ebeka center backs now. Yeah, but season here see and Eric Dyer so about down. So I'm at the playing time no I limited. And yes, so Ghana yes you need done so. And so ka onya move to baby at least the playing time never cost for a but going so na the move don't end because Oliver Glasner dedicated to Crystal Palace when him say omomani kwa be resign. So I'm at the move no end but one thing I'm here very concerned about the price of Ghanaian players. Price no from. And Nina so it comes back to how we develop our football. Na meka na one thing. How we fail to develop our under 17 and under 20.
Okay.
These are the issues.
Okay.
Because you're under 17 and you're under 20, and only the backbone of our national team. Because first, see a couple tournaments be under 17 AFCON, you under 20 AFCON, you under 17 World Cup, under 20. A honor scout, FIFA players, So, Michael Essien and Beko Argentina 2001. From then, when you move from Liberty to Bastia.
Okay, yeah. From Bastia
to Olympic Lyonnais. Then from Olympic Lyonnais to Chelsea. They do maybe near 20. So way back 2005. Chelsea to 24.5 million pounds plus player Thiago Silva.
And never 120.
By ne share player Salis mo yeto mo 2 million euros. Transfer the abo amo be 6 ka oko. Share Francis Abu around 2.5 million. So your players no prices no from.
So it's about development.
Development, more in terms of how we graduate from the under 17 and the 20 to enjoy it. From then also how to make a move na akoya Black Stars team emu saying na obetimi aka se players omu mienu miensa 9 odi example 5 so omu ye 5 omu bo under 17 and under 20 together.
Jabi.
That's the reason why our national team performance number 4.
Because it got to a time, now we could count the day Ajman Bedu,
Jonathan Mensah, Samuel Mohamed Rabiu, Ransford Osei, Dominique Dia.
7-8 of under 20s last 30.
Yes.
A job more a buy.
Yes.
A free one. Maybe I say. You are right.
Yeah, you need that life,
You're right.
And then you also cast your mind back, echo how we select players under 17, under 20.
Of course.
Until you go be able to set up some certain cabal of players in the
way. Yeah.
No, and yet, yen more as a mind the job when you so.
Yeah.
Omo so they got ton of players. Until you go be say na ko Diego.
Yeah.
That when was the last time Ghana qualified to under 17 World Cup? 2017. 8 years. When was the last time Ghana played under 20 World Cup? 2015. 10 years. So this explains to you the reason why I say Ghana need be equal England, Ghana need be co Holland, Ghana need be co Germany, no co wa. Afi ni ekosre or mamini or papa, and then on one can say on me because we fail to develop our own.
So what shall Blasters? Na me should be busy here. Samayo, your fan. Yeah, now count in developing. Let's understand it that way. Kudus, right? To do for the developing.
Oh, say Kudus got your under 17.
Oh, under 17.
Under 17. So the current Black Stars. Semenyo, Inaki, Tariq, goalkeeper Joseph Anam. Since new place in Ababeka with Derek.
Ransford
Yeboah connected. So we failed to. So yeah, now me bisa me say omo share football no niema bi say no omo dwene ho. Because that's where the problem lies.
So me start this me hana who be some yanka say omo dwene ho.
That's it.
They think about their personal, as a parochial interests before.
Football back then. Come on, yeah, sack, yeah, baby, you didn't sit out, baby, send your baby, baby. That is where the problem lies. And I think going forward, as I say, you won't send your baby, come on.
Yeah, you mentioned the Black Stars.
Yeah.
I mean, on Thursday, they are playing against Chad. Ghana has been able to amass 15 points out of possible 18 from first matches. And bought Chad. Mali on Monday. Our chances of qualifying for the World Cup looks very bright.
Very, very.
But we don't have to sleep.
Yeah, and I mean, how this seriousness attach this World Cup. World Cup yankasa apart from footballing project nankasa niema bi nso titechiri because you know who say was it Kiani Kobi.
Oh yeah,
because your qualifier also Kobia ubetimi dey akire say wonso wo man qualify.
Yes,
because mo ko visa wa qualify country qualify near the country and qualify. Who advantage?
For visa, for visa platform. So whenever you are playing, we are Ghana BLACKSTARS main player. You sure say bit more na say ujina park no so a born be talk or you show this na we mu na no. For 2-3 say one kwan who get any 100 visa application forms na we will park so I want you matches about the BLACKSTARS.
I think that where's how we've been able to gather the points now. It's been very good.
Okay.
After the 1-0 win, that Pirate victory against Madagascar over Bayern, losing against Comoros Island, we bounced back against Mali, that 2-1 win. 4-3, I think it's a game I might of time any Central African Republic over Bayern Sports Stadium. And of course, the last 2 games, that 2-0, 5-0 against Chad, and of course 3-0 against Madagascar. And also, Abwa Amaye Etimi Enya 15 out of possible 18 points. Now, here is Senior Nieman SCC.
Okay.
Chad, we should be able to beat Chad, MC. Because they are the whipping boys of the group. Obiashan, on your record, one drop. Obiashan. We must be able to get that result. Maybe I said these 2 games. Yeah, should be 4 points.
Okay.
Because Ebema still remaining on top of the table. Because 15, Comoros 12 points. And Madagascar 10. And Mali 9. So now Mali and Comoros Babebo.
Okay.
Mali adikashe Comoros first leg in 3-0 and after Babebo second leg. Now should Mali beat Comoros, Mali will also come to 12. So should we also beat Chad? We'll be going to 18. So you're opening a 6-point gap. So by that one, Mali will also be having that confidence. But yes, sure more. You got 21. You're closing gap. What it means we are 2. The 2 games in those months, I know by 2 games. Any Comoros, any Central African Republic. Yeah, October. Yeah, we need 1 match.
Yeah. Okay.
You need bearing on the last game. Okay. So when we must make sure say you 6 points. You 6 points now. You 9. Make us say mienu ni na 2026.
Yeah, starting
yeah. Because these games, Chad no the ensure game. Honestly, Chad they are the whipping boys of the group. As I say, it manage Chad. Even say 1-0, 2-0, you manage. But the game against Mali, and the 12th game because we saw the first leg against Mali when we defeated them by 2-1. That game, it was that game, and it changed your fortunes for this competition. Because after losing against Comoros, yet me ko say Mali because now you only say any the 12th team a good run for our money. The group. So yet me ko show ama that advantage over them. And especially who's almost set up so 3 key men missing because Yves Bissouma, coach, one funny Dian Kaho. And of course, Amadou Haidara, RB Leipzig midfielder, and also one funny Dian Kaho, and of course, Atalanta striker, El Bilal too. These guys are very key. Maybe. So even though Lasina Sinayoko of AJ Oxeo, Kamori Dumbia of Start Breast, and of course Ali Udien of Ali Mo goalkeeper, Digi Diarra of Young Africans, Mo and even though all those guys were around, but one thing is say you making sure say you win each other now. Mali knows even a coin beer before so any 3 points now. Yeah, that 3 points now.
We are going.
World Cup,
Canada. But last quick one. Was there any player you were expecting in the squad?
I feel set for me. If I had my way, Brendan Thomas Asante would have been the player and Kame.
Okay.
Yes, who said some couple of times since November, Jerry Free a man a call up, and is a way to promote those youngsters because we are an integral member of the under 22. But if I had my way, I would have wished Brendan Thomas Asante be room ahead of Ono Maker Jerry Free because Brendan Thomas was try the performance with Coventry City a share league as 3 games 2 goals. Not bad as a striker. They came very close to qualifying to the English Premiership last season. And an but this season with Coach Frank Lampard, touchline they are doing massively well. And I think say only player and Kami if I were Coach Utado and Kami didn't.